the banks of the River Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's a place I love best, 'cause it's better than the rest. Take me home to the banks of the River Tyne. There's lights that burn so brightly, in the northeast sky they shine. From a place that Geordies worship, where legends wear number 9. You can travel right round the world, even meet the Pope in Rome. But nothing beats the feeling of when you come back here to home. No matter how life changes, we'll never be far apart. The northeast always home, and it's always in your heart. Take me home to the banks of the River Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine.
Good morning everybody, welcome to It's All Black and White TV, and it's your edition of Good Morning Toon Fans is back. So before we get into the show, if you like what you see, then please smash the like. It really does help the channel up the search results, so smash those likes, thank you very much. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, then hit the subscribe, free to do so, helps the channel grow. Bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record or any upcoming shows. Currently on 527 subscribers, so 23 away from 550. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, so as I say, good morning. It's your daily podcast back now after the bank holiday weekend. I hope you've all had a great bank holiday, and we got another win. Not the best, I suppose, in some ways, but it's the 3 points that matter more than anything. First half, Southampton did deserve that lead at the halfway mark, but second half we came out all guns blazing, and we took the game to Southampton. They sat back, and we got the 3-1 win, and all in all got the job done. That's the main thing, getting the job done. Next up it's and again we look forward to that game also. They play tonight against Chelsea. You'd expect Arsenal to beat Chelsea, but who knows? All depends how they're getting on with their how they're feeling in the title race. Because I mean, if they win tonight, they go back to the top. But so we just have to wait and see what happens in that game tonight. But yeah, I mean, going back to Sunday, yes, it was a tough game, and Southampton made a tough nut first half. We had chances to score, we didn't take them. Southampton took their chance and deservedly took the lead. But as I say, second half we come out a different side. You could see Southampton was sitting back trying to protect that 1-0 lead. Worst thing they could have done. It just invited us on more. And the end, our class told over Southampton's, unfortunately. And they lost the game, and it's now looking like relegation for Southampton. I can't see how they're going to stay up, in all honesty. I think they're gone. I think if they lose next Monday to Forest, which they probably will, I think that's basically curtains for Southampton. And can't see any other way of them staying up. Looking at the relegation zone last night, we saw two teams play. Leicester versus Everton, 2-2 draw. You could tell it was a relegation match. I thought Everton were going to win that game the way they were playing, like chances wise, but they didn't. Leicester ruled that penalty missed by James Maddison. I mean, poor penalty down the middle, didn't even strike it hard enough. Why don't these players just put that bloody foot through the pole and just smash it, like Shearer used to do for us, I mean, I don't get these like stuttering runs or whatever it is and trying to shoot down the middle. I mean, obviously Pickford knew where he was going because there was a water bottle with all the stuff on. But yeah, again, Leicester could have won that game last night and could have plunged Everton further, but they got a point. Everton, they're a point out the drop zone now, but I can't see them staying up, in all honesty. Everton's got too much on now, too many tough games now. I think that was a game, if Everton were going to stay up, needed to win that game last night. Because next up for Everton's Brighton next Monday, which is going to be a tough game for Everton away to Brighton. Can't see them getting anything there. Then they're home to Man City, and Man City are flying at the moment, so I think Everton are doomed, in all honesty now. I think that's it. I think they're gone. Yes, they've got Wolves away and then Bournemouth home, but in all honesty, I can't see Wolves dropping it at home, especially after the way they got tunked off Brighton. And I can see Bournemouth going to Everton and beating them. So I think Everton are in a state now. I think they're on their way down. So that could be Southampton and Everton gone. And I still see it'll be Southampton, Everton, and then Leeds as well. Leeds are in just massive free fall. They're just absolutely woeful. And they've got Man City that weekend. And that don't look good for them, does it? So, but anyway, we don't care about the relegation zone because we don't have to worry about the relegation zone. But it's great to sit here and watch the battle unfold down there, and teams scrapping for their lives where we don't have to no more. There's reports coming out of the media that apparently Manchester City are pursuing Arsenal's left back Kieran Tierney, who we were looking at. Whether this is true or not, we do not know. But again, it's one of those, it's media talk again. So again, it's one of those we just look at and see if we are actually going in for him or not. Yes, he's a great left back, Kieran Tierney, but the only problem is it's his injury record. That's what worries you. Talking to left backs, according to media, we've made an absolute clanger in signing Matt Targett, saying that he's not really been the player that we thought he was going to be after his loan spell here, and he just seems to have dropped off the mark. Well, I think a bit unfair in some ways because he hasn't really played. He got that illness and he was out, and Dan Burn took over at left back, and Dan Burns made that left back berth his own because he's played absolutely outstanding. And this is what I'm saying about players. When you get into the team and, when you play well week in, week out, you keep that starting place, you can't lose it. And that's what Dan Burns done. He's played so well. And to be fair, you can't take him out of the team. But I think it's a bit unfair on Targett to say that he's been a flop, or they've dropped a clanger on him. I don't think we've dropped a clanger. I just think he's just not had the chance to get in the team, and when he has been fit, he's had to play a bench role. Yes, he got a game against Everton. Looked a bit rusty, but again, he's only just come back, so he's had like 60, 70 minutes at Everton, and you can't really say that he's had a bad game because he's just trying to build his match fitness back up. So, yeah. But again, I don't know. Is he going to be one of the players we move on in the summer? Who knows? But again, it's all looking... we just have to wait and see in the summer, and we will find out. But yeah, this is just a short show this morning. I will be back tonight with some sort of show, so do keep an eye out. If you hit that bell, you'll be notified of any shows. It'll probably be around about 7 p.m. tonight, the show, so do check back for that. And tomorrow I will be back as well. I have the Arsenal preview tomorrow night, so I have my Arsenal guest coming on for that also. So do join me for that one, and that should be a good show as well. But guys, if you like what you see, then please smash a like. It really does help the channel up the search results, so smash those likes, thank you, if you haven't done so already. Also, if you're brand new to the channel and hit the subscribe, free to do so, helps the channel grow. Bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows indeed. So yeah, all that leaves me to say is, remember, the future's bright, the future's black and white. Until later on, take care, how are the lads, and see you later.